Hi lovelies, and welcome back to this channel. If you are new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, that leave commentaries, and also educate I, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's dive into today's video. Lovelies, I came by this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys where this Democrat lady woman decided to say this about black people. Guys, I'm just gonna roll the clip as well as some of the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
This is the Democratic governor of New York, Katie Holcomb. And Katie Holcomb seems to think that black kids in the Bronx do not know the definition of the word computer. You can't make this up.
No, this is New York. We like to be first, with all due respect to people from other states. It's sort of our attitude. We will be the best. We will be the first, and I want others to follow, because right now we have, young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions through technology, then you're really addressing society's broader challenges.
Governor Holcomb there considers herself a white liberal ally to marginalized communities. White liberal allies like Katie Holcomb there are just as dangerous to the black community in a different way than their counterparts, white conservatives. White conservatives may be wolves, but white liberals are foxes, and they are both predators. See, Governor Holcomb's words portrayed her just like they do a lot of you all who call yourselves liberals. Because you haven't even bothered to understand the true nature of the problem before you go around offering your white savior solutions. So you all cannot fathom the idea that we're not fighting for equality. We're just fighting for equity. Now, let that sink in.
So Democratic New York Governor Kathy Hochul says that black kids aren't smart enough to understand what a computer is. If you said a PC over a laptop, which I still think they would know what that is, that's ridiculous. You understand that you have a lot of young entrepreneur kids, even under the age of 13, that could use social media to actually find fandom. I don't think anyone does not know what a computer is. You could go to a third world country at a hut when people were walking around with tutus and they understood what a computer is. See, this is what I'm saying. You could find biasm, and not just the Democrat, but also Republican Party in both parties, because they will tell you that Donald Trump is supposed to be the bad one. But you find elected officials like her in the Democratic Party and other places too who think just like her. It doesn't matter the politics. This is just how people think about it sometimes.
A New York governor, you are a lawyer, you are a politician. You make $250,000 a year. You can't go online on national television at a conference talking about black kids. They don't know what a computer is. Black kids in the Bronx. You can't say that. I know, because this is what's happening. I know this is probably how you feel, because you are 65 years old. Or you may feel like, oh, these poor black kids in the Bronx, they probably don't know what a computer is. What you were trying to say, I'm not going to say what you're trying to say. What it is that they may not have as many computers as kids in the suburb, because I grew up in Brooklyn, and that was a long time ago. We had computers. We knew what a computer was. We had computer classes. We didn't have a lot, but we had it, right? That was the problem. We had it, but we didn't have a lot. But we know what a computer is. Like, black kids, black people, we know what a computer is. Like, stop. You can't do that. At a conference too. Like, yeah, you gotta do better. You gotta do better, okay? Tighten up, do better. You're a lawyer, you make $250,000. So you can't go around saying stuff like that. It sounds crazy. Okay? Tighten up.
You know, the really sad thing about this is that there actually is a conversation to be had about computer literacy in places like the Bronx. Obviously not in terms of not knowing what a computer is, but in terms of having access and training in desktop computer. As OP mentions in the stitch, all of those kids have smartphones, so they know how to use a type of computer. For the vast majority of people, a smartphone is really all you need. If you're just using TikTok and browsing the web, like, a smartphone is fine. But desktop computers are still king in the workplace. If you're at an office job, you need to know how to use a desktop computer. And the idioms on desktop computers are really different. They're actually from a prior era, if you think about it. And the fact of the matter is that a smartphone is a lot less expensive than a MacBook or a gaming PC. So people who don't come from wealthy families might not have a desktop computer at home and therefore might not learn how to use a desktop computer at home. So this is a real issue, but Kathy Hochul had to play racist telephone with the whole thing.
Okay. Can we talk about it? Why wouldn't you think in 2024 that we would know what the word computer means? Why would you think any young person that's in this world, old person, doesn't know what the word computer is? It's a computer. We use it for our everyday lives. Everybody has a computer walking in their pocket. Everybody knows how to get the computers putin. Sis, what kind of tone deaf, dumb, asinine, crazy, just lost thinking as the governor of the greatest state, greatest city in the world, that you think that the population doesn't know what the word computer means? And why would you pick out the Bronx, which is one of the poorest districts in the world, that's been underfunded by your administration and administrations before you for years? Why would you single out the Bronx like they don't know what computer is? When these kids know how to work 6 computers at the same time, old lady, you an old lady talking about the young kids don't know what a computer is. This is why these politicians be so tone deaf, so out of pocket, so out of line, and just that way of thinking is why we are in the situations that we are. That y'all still think that. Again, it's just, I'm so flabbergasted. I had to wait a whole 24 hours. I watched this last night and I had my blood boiling so much that I said I have to wait to do a video. Let me wait till I do my whole day and do a video, because why would you think people don't know what a computer is? Why would you think young people don't know what a computer is? Everybody got multiple computers in their house. They got tablets, iPhones, computers. We connected on web, everything. Especially these young kids, especially young black kids. Nobody's more technologically advanced than us. We cop technology like it's nobody's business. The black dollar goes, again, y'all are really making me mad. She really made me mad with this. And if she would have said this before re-election, she wouldn't have got re-elected. Because this is the problem with the Democrats, because y'all keep thinking that you're helping poor, disenfranchised people. You got to stop thinking like that. You got to stop thinking that black people and people are less superior than you guys, because this way of thinking is just flawed. Sis, her public relation team is having a hell of a day today. Why would you think black kids don't know the word computer? It's a computer. Like why would you think any human being walking God's green earth, unless they was just born yesterday, literally, I mean, an infant just born yesterday, would not know what a computer is, especially a young person? Sis, do you know how much the black dollar spends on technology? I know people with 6 flat screens, 6 TVs, a bunch of other stuff and monitor. All these kids do is stream and play video games and be on the internet 24/7. Why would you not think that they know what a computer is? Like, are you that tone deaf and that dumb, sis, as the governor of New York? But remember, she wasn't elected properly. She got in because Andrew Cuomo wants to be a little freak nasty. That's the only reason why she's governor. Because never would she be elected thinking like this and talking like this. Sis, you definitely not getting a second term after this. Well, you're in a second term now, but not getting reelected after this. Because why would you think that? Like, what? Did you have like one of them Joe Biden moments where you just forgot where you was at? And like, hey, they don't know what a computer is. I'm going to show them the way. This white savior complex really has to go. And this narrative that y'all know what y'all doing is crazy, because y'all got the world looking crazy. Y'all really got the world looking crazy. You're supposed to be the governor of the greatest city in the world. Why would you think that your part of your population does not know what the word computer means? Like, what else word do you think that we don't know? Like, please, sis, I would love to know. Because most of the people I know speak multiple languages in New York City, so I really would like you to know why people wouldn't know what a computer is when we all got a computer in our pocket. Everything is digital. Like that's like you saying they don't know what the word digital is or online or streaming. These kids is watching Casanat, Aiden Ross, 80 different stream videos while playing PlayStation 5, which is a computer if you don't know. Kathy Huckle, whatever your name is. Again, I was just so flabbergasted that she really said that and really got recorded saying, hey, kids today, especially black kids, don't know what a computer is. Like, can we talk about it? I'm still like, again, I've never had something have my blood boil in a while. And it's just enraged me to another level. It's like, why would you think that? Like, what was your... And then who would let her say that? Do you have any people on your staff? Like, do these politicians really have anybody on that staff that says, hey, don't say that? Like, that sounds not smart. And you just showed your hand, like, but again, it says it's an election season, so we'll see. Can we talk about it?
Just a young black kid from the Bronx who knows what a computer is, and as a matter of fact, got my damn degree in computer engineering. That's why I didn't vote for her ass in that last election, man. Like, yo, these people are clowns, bro.
They don't even hide their racism anymore. Holcomb, come on. How do people still vote for the Democratic Party when people like this are actively think these things? That is probably the most ridiculous thing I ever heard of.
Wow, Kathy. That was something. That was some statement you just made. Not only do they know what a computer is, but they can do your job better than you could.
Like, seriously, lovelies, I am not even surprised. Like, I am not surprised. I'm not surprised. This is not, something new. This is not something that should be oh my God. But why always black people? Like, why always black people? These particular people that you guys are often calling out, are often try to, degrade, and often trying to look down on. There's still set of people that decided that, okay, they just want to be on their own thing, trying to build something for themselves, trying to make ends meet for themselves in their own safe places, just trying to live their life and actually build their own thing by themselves. But no, you guys will still look for one way or the other to often bring them into your conversation. This is the world we live in. So young black people in the Bronx don't know what computer is in 2024. Like in 2024, do you think that this era is still the era of your colonization? Or do you think that is this era, maybe because you guys felt that, during those days when they were still in, black people are not allowed to get educated. Black people are not even allowed to read. Black people are not allowed to go to school. Black people are not allowed to do so many things. So maybe in her mind, she still feels that we are still living in such era. She still feels that such era have not long passed. And she still feels that a lot of black people are still, home. Like, they're still living in the olden times, like when they were able to do whatsoever they want to do. So I wouldn't blame her. Like, I wouldn't actually blame her. But this is just a case that these people that you guys often call out, often try to, no matter what you do, you will try as much as you can to bring them up into your conversation. Try to use them as examples and all of that. Like in this era 2024, there are a lot of black people. Do you know, we have more and more of them. Like, the world is no longer the way it used to be. The world have really enhanced, and black people are taking over, and black people have been well informed, and black people have decided to read more. Like, there is a video that I staged. I saw that video and I staged it, where they were talking about in those days and all of that, how they never allowed black people to read or go to school or something. because they wouldn't want us to be informed. And this, young black man decided that he need to, tell us black people to do those things. Like, for you to overcome people like this, you just need to continue to do those things that we were not allowed to do, or our ancestors were not allowed to do. Examples are to read, which a lot of black people are doing. Like, black people are reading more. You travel, because those things that they wouldn't allow our ancestors to do, so as not to give them the opportunity to actually see clearly. These are the things that black people are doing now, and it's making a lot of people, uncomfortable. And so many people are still living in denial, thinking that, oh, the world is still the same way it was, without even realizing that the world has actually fast tracked. The world has moved, and black people are taking control. Like, seriously, I don't blame her. There's a video I saw stitched yesterday about a woman narrating how her qualified, competent, daughter that works in the medical field, and a certain pan-color person decided that she was not going to scan her because she felt that she's a black person and she's not competent. So this is why I'm not surprised that this is actually coming from, a pan-colored woman who happens to be a Democrat. So this young lady was just, she's a white woman and she has a biracial. And automatically, when you have a biracial, these people sees you as an African. Like, even if you are so, but if you're not them, you're not them. So the daughter called her and was like, all crying, and talking about how her boss in the office, who happens to be a pan-colored, professional doctor, OBJ, decided to tell her that, okay, you can go ahead and take a scan of this patient. And this patient decided, who happens to be a pan-colored person, have to, like, you cannot touch my mom because I do not see you as a competent person because you are an African black person. Like, seriously. Yeah. Like, so if somebody can't see you as professional, or somebody cannot see you as a competent person, or because of the color of your skin, or because of the color of your skin, what do you think that this person will actually say about you? Like, in terms of, they can say, they can say whatever. This is why when I saw this video, I'm not even surprised, because no matter what you do, no matter how educated you are, no matter how, oh my god, these people will still see you as someone that is not qualified, someone that is not professional, someone that is incapable of education, someone that is incapable of knowing what a computer is, or someone that is incapable of even knowing what is 2024. Because of what? Because of the mentality that they have before, because of what their ancestors did to our ancestors. So because of that mindset, they have believed that even if our ancestors decide to have generations to generations yet unborn, they will still be incompetent like our ancestors to read, write, or even know whatsoever or technology that's going on. But they never knew that our ancestors might be long gone, but the generation they left behind, the generation they left behind is superb. The generation they left behind is not like our forefathers. People are enhancing. People are learning things. The truth. People are reading more. Black people are beginning to see clearly. All the lies we've been told about, we are digging them out. We are educating ourselves. If you think that you're gonna, remove histories from school to actually make us not to know our whereabouts or our historical facts and all of that, I think you are lying, because even if you say that black people do not know, or maybe black kids from Bronx or wherever you know what you're talking about, do not know how to use computers. I'm gonna shock you, because a lot of us know how to do that, how to actually read and understand what all the historical fact behind us. and this is what is making them, or giving them sleepless nights. So I am not surprised. When I saw this video, a lot of people, oh my god, but I am not surprised because I have seen even more than this. This is just something that has to do with, generations just unborn, because they believe that, okay, they have been subjected to be this, they cannot understand, they cannot even go, and they will try as much as they can to put it in that, but they don't know. They don't know. Anyways, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that. And I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. If you have watched up to this extent, thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that this channel, we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe, and leave your thoughts, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.